Why is it that everybody wants to talk about everything, claiming that they're woke, claiming that they got some covetable information that's gonna improve the quality of their existence? Everybody want to talk about these impractical realities, but nobody want to talk about money. Nobody want to talk about this reality. Nobody wants to talk about the life we are, in fact, all living, can see, touch, smell, hear, feel. What the fuck is up with everybody? Why your world is yours. I just said it in a post. Talk money or look and continue to be bummy, you dummy. Why your world is yours. We have elevated and transcended and rid our souls of all of the really stupid beliefs that serve nothing but to keep an individual crippled, incapacitated, and unable to progress in any type of profitable way. Why your world is yours. A part of me, I'm so great at speaking that I feel like y'all get caught up on how eloquent I could be and forget how gutter a nigga could really get about this shit. Why the fuck is everybody out here walking around stupid as fuck, broke as fuck, dumb as fuck, not trying to get no type of money, talking about, I can't, blah, blah, blah. That shit just looks dumb as fuck. So I'm out here at the point where it's like, yo, listen, this world is going to be full of slaves. This world is going to be full of individuals who don't really pay attention to life enough or choose to be mature enough to actually step into the game. I'm at this point where, like, if you're not talking about money or if you're scared to talk about money, you're basically sexually immature. You feel me? Like, that's like an indication of sexual immaturity. If an individual is just so afraid to talk about money, like, it fucks me up every day that I even have to say certain things to people. You know what I mean? Because it's like, why is this not common enough sense? Now, my thing is, I was born into this world with a lot of sense, bro. I was born into this world just knowing one thing and feeling one truth. They have tried a million ways to convince me that I was wrong. And the thing about it is that at this point, we've all seen my trajectory. From when I was young, 18, 19, 20, 21, young bass Sheikhy, you know what I'm saying? Just swagging, hard body, just living that real YWY as it was happening. First level manifestation, first level lotus flower bloom, right? As I was doing that, everybody wanted to tell me about me. Oh, you shouldn't feel this way. Or you should be humble. Or you should, you know, all this other shit, right? Or you should limit yourself, basically, right? So you know what I did? I allowed the benefit of the doubt because I'm a scientist, you feel me? So the thing about it is, I'd rather receive all the impressions. I'd rather run what you say, try it out, so that when I do try it, after experimenting and getting the experience, I know definitely and for sure and most certainly that it's either it or not it. Now, I tried it y'all way. Y'all want to advocate for drug use, substance use, all this other shit, all this fucking weird ass shit. I tried it y'all way, and I did it at a high level. I dived deep into the waters. Now, thing is, that shit don't work for nobody. Hasn't worked for anybody. So, unlike most of these people who are talking from fucking theory and shit, Sheikhy Chic really did that shit. Chic is the plug. I don't need bud, nigga, because Chic is the plug. And it was more than that, but let me not snitch on myself. Why your world is yours? I get to this point where it's almost, it gives me this level of tension in my prefrontal cortex to even have to talk about this shit. Why the fuck are you out here not getting no money? Why the fuck are you out here making excuses? Motherfuckers is still making excuses. Like, you still stuck on that. Like, really? It's so many people out here. That's the funny thing about it. Wanting to be leaders. Wanting to be teachers. Wanting to be in the front. But they out here hypothetical, hypocritical, and out here lacking results, looking stupid as fuck. Like, why don't y'all ever start to actually pay attention to concrete reality? I think that's what's most necessary. You're fucking with an individual as you're watching this video. You have access to an individual who has such higher realms of information that you can't even fathom if I decide to just unload it onto you right now. You will not be able to process it. You don't need more impractical information or metaphysical information that's going to create a buffer between you and the problems that are on your fucking doorstep. You motherfuckers need to go get some money. The only way to not have money is to be a useless, selfish, low-level fuck. The only way to get money is to be valuable and to contribute service to other people. So if an individual is out here really not getting no money, it's because they're useless as fuck. The reward for being useless as fuck is being broke. Do you understand that shit? These are just fucking facts. Then there's individuals who claim that they want to be leaders and they got this and that. Motherfucker, you miss. I'm at the point where it's like, your leaders make excuses. I'm never following nobody who makes an excuse, who desires an excuse, who accommodates an excuse. We just don't do that. If your leader is making excuses, are they really worth following? And what areas are they missing? People don't want to be held accountable. Why? Or they don't want to hold people accountable. Why? Because they don't want to be held accountable. If you hold people accountable, then people will hold you equally accountable. So people rather let people do small shit and get away with shit because they know deep down in the back of their hearts, they're just reserving that one moment so they could take a break, so they could make an excuse, so they could back down from the responsibility of never fucking missing. Whatever you are, your world is yours. We at the point. Everybody out there who's choosing to be a bum, understand, that's your own fault. You can't be mad at everybody who's fucking with the swag, right? Because I operate on collective. I operate on collective leadership. You can't be mad at people who choose to get the accurate information, never make an excuse, and never fucking miss. Because at the end of the day, you are actively choosing to not get the accurate information, actively choosing to make an excuse and to accept that shit, and then actively choosing to miss. So who the fuck fault is it that your life is fucked up and you look around you and motherfuckers' lives are swagged up to the next level every fucking day? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. I'm letting you know it's your fucking fault. When you come around here, you ain't gonna get held to a lower standard. You ain't gonna come over here with your fucking opinions, talking out the side of your fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? But you out here missing. You out here looking disgusting. It's just really like that. People want to say this, that, and the fourth. We're judging you because we live in a world full of laws of cause and effect as the primary iron guiding principle. So you chose to not fix that shit. So you chose to stay a sloppy fuck because you chose to do less and consume more and serve less and be less. You chose to stay broke because you chose to not wake up and you chose to stay home and you chose to make excuses and you chose to accept that shit and you chose to miss. So we are fucking judging you. Whatever you are, your world is yours. They almost had us between 2013 and 2020. They almost had us with this way to rhetorically disarm people. But they didn't realize that they had an individual named Sheikhy Chic whose level of articulation and level of intellectual martial artistry is unmatched, unparalleled. You can't fuck with a real nigga who only decided to stick to the truth and actually embodies it. A lot of y'all motherfuckers out here at the end of the day are just talking, and that's why people could look at you, laugh at you, point at you, and just straight up neglect your shit because they can't respect your shit because you don't have no fucking respectable results. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Y'all ready to talk money? Because I'm talking money. Y'all motherfuckers be broke for what? For what? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I don't even show y'all how much money y'all make. But you got to understand, there ain't no way I could be doing all of this shit for free. How the fuck? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Are you dumb or are you stupid? But I tell y'all every time, I only validate myself with the actions. I only validate myself. So that's what I put on display. People are going to be attracted to you for the things that you validate yourself with. You feel me? So if I just start validating myself with money, I already know the suckers is going to roll in. You feel me? If I start validating myself with anything outside of my personal mastery, I know everybody's going to flock to me for that shit. And I only validate myself with my level of self-mastery. We just don't fucking miss. You feel me? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider vibrations raised. At the end of the day, you're choosing to be a bitch, and we're judging you for that. It's really like that. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Get on the program, get yourself around some real motherfuckers, and stop being a useless motherfucker in this existence and complaining about why people don't love and appreciate you the way that you really want them to. It's really like that.